and Ehud died. What happened after Ehud died? The Bible said that the children of Israel done evil in the sight of the Lord. And the Bible said that the Lord sold the children of Israel to a king of Canaan by the name of Jabin, if my memory serves me right. But at any rate, Gary, the Bible said that Jabin, the king of Canaan, had a servant that was over all the bonds people by the name of Sisera. And the Bible said that Sisera was a mighty man and kept the children of Israel running under bondage for 20 years, a long time. This man by the name of Sisera had 900 chariots of iron. He was a great man, and the children of Israel thought that there was no way out, and they would never see freedom again. Just like us boys when we're in our sin, and even us that's saved, a lot of times we think that there's no way, but God will move in the simplest ways to deliver us and set us free. Amen. The Bible said that when Jabin being king over Canaan, I want you to pay close attention. I know our attention span is not real good sometimes, and a preacher told me one time that he had read, somebody had studied, said, Gary, you can preach a sermon 7 times in a matter, I think it was 6 weeks or 8 weeks, and a lot of times folks will think you're preaching a brand new message. I don't know if it's that way or not. I hope you pay closer attention, but anyway, the Lord gave me this, so I'm going to share it with you. But anyway, Sisera, the Bible said, had the children of Israel scared. Now there was a woman by the name of Deborah, and the Bible said that Deborah had a friend by the name of Barak, and Barak was a warrior. And the Bible said that God began, and the Bible said that Deborah was a prophetess, and God spoke to her, Gary, and used her. But anyway, this man by the name of Sisera had everybody scared and everybody afraid because of his size and all of his army. But God, listen, God had a way out, Gary, and God's got a way out for each and every one of us if we'll wake him up, so to speak, cry out to him. The Bible said that the children of Israel, after being in bondage again 20 years, began to cry out to God. God heard their prayer. After they cried out to God, that God spoke to Deborah, said, listen, God's going to deliver this people by who? He said, a woman. Yes, sir. But anyway, said that, and no doubt, Gary, as I've read this many times, I thought Deborah probably thought that it was her because she was a prophetess. But anyway, she had told Barak, and Barak, he was scared of Sisera. He was scared of him. Why? Because she told him, said, God said for you to go stand up against Sisera and his army. And Barak said, I won't go unless you go with me. She said, I'll go. I want you to listen just a minute. The Bible said that they was there, and Sisera had them in bondage, and they was there, and thought that there was no way out, thought that freedom was never going to come. The Bible said that they obeyed the Lord. Anyway, said they went out, and Deborah began to speak to Barak and told him what was going on. And they was up on this mountain. Then they went down the valley. Then they went back on this mountain. But anyway, Gary, there was a man by the name of Heber. And the Bible said that Heber had a wife by the name of Jael. And Jael was there. And anyway, the Bible said that Sisera's army had run into Barak's army. And Gary, it seemed hopeless, but anyway, Barak's army had consumed him. Sisera was out there by himself. He had run, and he was running from Barak's army. Listen, there was none that could touch him in those days, but God had a plan. God was with him. Why? Because the children of Israel cried out to God. That's the same way with us tonight. Cry out to him. Yes, sir. He's there. He knows our need, and he wants to hear our cry. And he'll listen if we'll call out to him. Amen. The Bible said that he was there, and finally the whole army got killed. And like I told you, he had 900 chariots. That's a whole bunch, ain't it? My goodness gracious, that's a long parade. You get them lined up. And he was a mighty army, but said Eric and Barrick, I believe you can read and study this week. I believe he had 10,000 men with him. But anyway, Gary, he said that when they went down there, that Sisera was left all alone. And he was the only one standing. Said he got so scared that finally he got out of his chariot and he began to run on foot. And when he ran on foot, Jael, Heber's wife, was standing in the door of her tent. And the Bible said that she was standing there, that Sisera come up there, and she said, why don't you come in? And the Bible said that Sisera went into Jael's tent, or Heber's tent, and said, he told Jael, said, listen, I'm mighty thirsty. She said, well, I'll give you something to drink. She took him into the tent. He said, could I have a little bit of water? And the Bible said that she opened a bottle of milk and gave him to drink. Said he laid down there. Listen, I'm talking about earlier, man, that was untouchable. Somebody, Gary, that had the whole multitude of Israel scared to death. But God's greater. Just like in our lives, if we'll trust him, God is greater. We can try to fight our own battles, Lee, but we can't do it, but God can.
That's right. Just call out to it.
Bible said that Jael said, come right on in, sir. Yeah, big dummy. What you talking about? A man that's got 900 chariots. Listen, she had God on her side. She was right there the same way with us. We're all flesh. We're all human. We get scared to death when our faith gets weak. But when we trust in God, we know without a... Oh, listen.
Come on. Yeah, come on.
Some of us Christians is like some hunters. I used to hunt years ago till laziness crept in. Me and my uncle and some of our friends, we coon hunt, couldn't wait for coon season to come in. 6 nights a week. Just to go deer hunting, freeze to death. Lord have mercy. I ain't like some of these guys. I ain't got no trophy kills, Gary. I was just out to have a good time. Yes, sir. Just acting it out. But anyway, one of the biggest reasons, and I used to be guilty. You know what? A true hunter will get out and target practice. You know something else he'll do? They'll keep her gun good and clean. And that's the way we are as Christians sometimes, Gary. We don't get out and you don't practice but be a Christian. But boys, you can keep your weapon sharp. Yes, sir. And your weapon is the Word of God. You know what? If we got the Word of God in us, God will bring it to our remembrance. And Gary, in the time that we need it, the Word said He would bring it to our remembrance. It'll be strength to us. Yes, sir. But if we're full of Cheerios, Gary, and candy bars, boys, we're going to be weak. But if we'll have a Word of God in us, we'll be able to stand up strong.
You're right. Yeah, good preacher.
Jael was there. I can hear him now. What in the world do you think that you're doing? That's what the devil does to us.
Oh, yeah.
Every time we try to step out of, what in the world do you think you're doing?
Yep.
How many of you, after you got saved, the devil? What in the world did you do?
Yeah.
I never will forget.
Some
of you don't know, the Lord called me to preach in December of 78, and it wasn't until the summer of 85 that I preached my first message. Run from it. I never will forget. I got up finally to ease my conscience and ease a burden. I got up down at Emmons Church of God on a Sunday morning. I thought, well, I'll get up and announce my calling, and about 6 months from now I'll preach. I get the Lord off my back.
Yeah.
I got up and I said, there's something I want to say. Knees are knocking, trembling, sweat running and everywhere. I got up and I said, I want to say something, church. And I stood there and I said, the Lord's called me to preach. Everybody already knowed it. I knowed it. 1978. I thought, now, about 6 months from now, I get up and preach, and Danny got up behind me and said, Brother Richard be preaching next Sunday. I could have killed him. I never will forget, Gary, that first Sunday morning. I got up and I was standing in front of the mirror, brushing my teeth.